This is not a kid-friendly show.
Yo, what's going on, my dudes? So I just wanted to explain the bad luck mitigation clearer, or maybe in my own words. So this is not going to be me reading off any JMod explanation or anything like that. This is going to be just me explaining it to you guys the best way I think is the most understandable. So just a little bit of background information. The whole reason why they're adding this is because a lot of people are hunting those lore books from certain monsters, the most notorious being the King Black Dragon and his Dragon Rider book. The reason why they're doing this is because it's a requirement for Master Quest Cape to get those lore books. If it wasn't for that reason, then it's just lore books and whatever. I don't think they honestly would have done this, because it's just lore and you either get it or you don't. It's not really a big deal. The fact that it's behind a cape requirement is the whole fuss behind this, I think, at least. Specifically, the Dragon Rider book from KBD has a 1 in 1,000 drop chance, but many people on Reddit, etc. have been posting over 5,000 or 4,000 kills and still have not gotten the book, which, statistically speaking, they should have gotten it at least 4 times. Now, I know statistics doesn't mean anything to an individual. You could have gotten the book on your very first kill ever. You could have gotten it on 1,000,000 kills later. It doesn't matter to the individual, but from a statistical standpoint, they should have gotten that drop at least 4 times. So that is what this whole bad luck mitigation is going to try to rectify, basically. So once you reach those thresholds, the mitigation will kick in. The thresholds are based on the drop rate of that item you're after. So if you haven't even reached the threshold, it's going to be business as usual, as if this update has never been implemented. But once you do reach the threshold, for example, like I said, King Black Dragon has a 1 in 1,000 chance of receiving his lore book. If you've killed 1,000 KBDs, you've reached the threshold. That means that you should, statistically speaking, have at least gotten that book once. So the threshold for KBD is 1,000, as his drop rate is 1 in 1,000. After you've reached 1,000, it will now start to get more common and more common to get his lore drop. Upon doubling the threshold, so when you reach 2,000 kills and still haven't gotten the book, the next kill will guarantee you the book. Hopefully that makes sense. Mitigation doesn't start kicking in until you've done enough kills that would statistically get you the drop and you still haven't. Then it'll kick in until you've then doubled that threshold, to which at that point, if you still haven't gotten it, it will guarantee that you will get it the next kill. It's also important to note that if you're in a group and you're killing monsters that drop the lore books you want, the mitigation effect will never kick in if you're in a group. If your group does happen to get the drop, however, everybody in the group will be able to get the lore book. So a neat trick to do is to kill the boss in a group to get the high kill count and meet those thresholds. Then once you get the kill count, go ahead and go kill the boss solo, and at that point, as long as you're solo, the mitigation effect will kick in. This is probably just implemented so nobody leeches off someone else's kill count and gets the mitigation effect off of them. So that's probably why they implemented this whole thing where it doesn't affect group bossing. That's just my guess. So that about wraps it up for this update. I hope that was more concise and easier to understand the way I explained it. If not, then just let me know in the comments below and I'll try to clear up any questions you may have after I explained it this way. Just sound off below. Anyways, I appreciate you guys watching and I hope this was helpful. If you liked the video, hit that like button. If you're not subscribed yet and you want more RuneScape news content, then hit that subscribe button. I promise to keep you up to date, my doggies. Anyways, I am out. Peace.